mamas, papas, and everyone in the crew, welcome and welcome back to today's video. We're going to be doing a product review of the Munchkin Miracle 360 sippy cups in the 10-ounce capacity. Now, we got these cups because my son had to have oral surgery when he was 10 months old, and so we couldn't transition into the regular sippy cups that have the short little spouts. We had to move into different type of sippy cups. So ever since he was 10 months old, he's been using sippy cups, and these were recommended by his surgeon at the time. So my son is over 2 years old at this point, so we're going to be going into how the cups have worked for my son. The cups also said that they're recommended if you're worried about your child's orthodontia as they get older. So we're going to get into all of that, and if it's something that I really would recommend for your child if they're entering the sippy cup phase, or if you could just get a regular sippy cup for them, it's just going to do what it do. So let's jump right into it. All right, so these are how the sippy cups look. As you can see, they have this special type of spout at the top, and I'm going to zoom in so that you can actually see that they have little airways on the side to help pass the water through. The water actually comes through the top of this cup, so if you're worried about there being any spillage, you won't get that from this type of cup because everything is sealed. You need some type of pressure in order to have any type of water fall from it. Alright, so now that I've kind of showed you just the special features of the cup, which is it's lip activated, meaning you have to actually be drinking on this part of the spout in order for it to have any water be released. I show you the hose where the air actually comes through so that as your child is drinking, it's aerating so that they're able to get water to come from it. And as you can see, there's no water coming from it, and I have water inside of here just so that you can see there's water in here. And again, they come in a green version. There's water in here too, doing the same thing, just so that you can see I'm not full of it. All right, so let's talk about what I like about the cup and what I don't like about the cup. So the first thing that I like is that it's really spill proof. For the most part, you're not going to get much movement. Like if your child knocks it over, you're not going to have to worry about it being like a big deal like with the other type of sippy cups. Now we also have the First Essentials sippy cups, and they have the stopper in there. So those are really good too, but for something that resembles a regular cup, my son likes these as well as the First Nuke sippy cups. I'll put a link to both of them in the description box below, and I'll also put a picture up here of the First Nuke cups so that you can see what they look like and how they're slightly different. I know when my son goes to daycare, a lot of the other children in the classroom have this type of sippy cup in there, because once your child is around 18 months old, they really shouldn't be using the bottle much anymore, and the health professionals want you to really migrate them from using a bottle to a sippy cup. If your child is in daycare, I know once they get around like 15, 16 months, they want them out of bottles. So this is like a good alternative to transition them into using regular cups. Now my son is 2.5, so he's still not drinking 100% from a regular cup. He does know how to drink from it, but there's still the additional spillage that comes from it. So that's why we still love using these type of cups, because it lets him feel like he's a big boy, but also provides us with that security that if he drinks a little too much or if he's drinking a little too fast, it's not going to spill over. I also like the fact that it's 10 ounces. So if you are still giving them some type of infant formula, you will get up to 10 ounces by the time your child is going to daycare, like at the 2.5-year-old stage. They're not drinking as much milk, but you know you can get about 10 ounces in here and feel confident that they're going to get their recommended amount of milk that they need for the day. I also like that the silicone cup that it comes in is really shatterproof too. We have a mixture of hardwood floors as well as carpet, and he drops this thing quite a lot, and We don't have to worry about it shattering or breaking, which is awesome. Same thing with this plastic top. It's really, really durable. And again, you don't have to worry about it dropping and just making a mess all over the place, regardless if you have any type of flooring. I will say one of the downsides is cleaning this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it and show you what the inside of this caps looks like. As you can tell, there's water in here. All right, so you see they have these little holes, and again, that allows your child to be able to drink and have it come out. But it's really challenging trying to clean in between the holes, because you want to make sure that you're getting all the different grooves and nooks and crannies. We do still use a bottle cleaner to clean inside of it. We also do put this in a dishwasher. It is dishwasher safe. Make sure you're putting this at the top rack on the dishwasher. You're not putting it at the bottom. We put this at the very top so that, you know, the heat won't melt any of the plastic. But the only thing is just making sure you're getting this really, really clean, because it can mildew very, very quickly, especially if you're putting juice and milk and other things besides water in it. So it's just making sure you're really getting into those grooves and you're cleaning it really, really well. That's the only thing that we have just had to be very mindful of when cleaning it. Outside of that, it's pretty simple to clean. The bottom part of the cup is really easy to clean out. It's just really making sure that you are cleaning the inside of this out so that your child isn't getting sick from any bacteria. It is dishwasher safe, but if you're going to hand wash this, just be very, very mindful of really getting into all the different grooves to make sure you are cleaning it out thoroughly and you're letting it completely air dry before putting more contents inside of the cup. As I mentioned before, if you are concerned with your child having orthodontia issues, because with regular sippy cup, it has the spouts that kind of come up at the top, and so your child's having to make that sucking face, which can mess up their structure of their mouth. Again, right now, everything is still forming for them, like their baby teeth and their jaw structure. So if you have concerns about how they're drinking out of a standard sippy cup, these cups are better because it mimics a regular cup, and they have to provide more open mouth in order to drink out of it. So that is something that if your child has been to the dentist, and they should have been to the dentist at least one time by the time they're 2.5. My son has been twice at this point. So if you have a toddler and they have not been to the dentist, you should go, and they will try to recommend that at 12 months and above they're drinking from a regular type of cup and kind of leaving the bottles behind. So I do like that. I like that it comes in 2 different colors. It comes in the blue and it comes in the green. They both come together, so you're getting 2 of these in a set, and I just love it. I just love that it's easy for my son to hold. He has no problems drinking from it, and again, you don't have to really worry about there being any spillage when it drops on the floor. So it's definitely a win-win for me. There are other sippy cups out there that have the tops that go on top. You don't have to put any additional cap on top of this because of the technology that is made, where it's just the sip proof. Unless they're drinking around the edges, nothing is going to come out. Obviously, it's not 100%, so if they're banging it really, really hard, or if you add a little bit too much and it spills, yes, you will get some spillage, but for the most part, we've rarely really ever had to worry about cleaning up anything unless we didn't put the top on tight, or unless we filled up the contents with too much liquid and then we had to clean that up. But if you're interested in transitioning your child from a regular bottle to something of more of a cup, I would recommend the Munchkin Miracle 360 Sippy Cup. Again, I will make sure to link this as well as the other sippy cups that I mentioned, the First Nuke Essential Sippy Cups, in the description box below, so that you can get them for your toddler or your infant as well. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel so you are the first to know whenever I put out product reviews for our children. Make sure to sign up for my email list so that you want to know of all the discounts for our littles. And if you haven't, make sure to visit my blog accordingtoapril.com for all things on mastering motherhood. Until next time, take care. Bye.